I knew that only works in movies. Instead, I started stealing small portions. I did not feel any guilt. Dad was plain awful to everyone around him, including his own wife. Then one day, he surprised us with a visit at the restaurant. What are you doing here, dear?
Well, it's my restaurant, isn't it? I'm here to check if everything is running smoothly.
That's what I'm here for. Why can't you let me run the restaurant without constantly trying to control everything?
Listen here, pretty face. I know you got bored as a housewife and you want to play manager, but I have real work to do here. So why don't you go for a stroll as I check everything out?
No, this is
I wasn't asking.
Katie stormed out of the restaurant on the verge of tears as he continued to check everything up close. Everyone was terrified of him, especially me.
You over there!
Me? This was the first time he had spoken to me directly in years.
Yes, what's your name?
I felt sweaty and tongue-tied, but then I felt Colin moving and standing behind me. He put his hand on my shoulder to let me know he had my back. Emily, sir.
Emily. Are you new here?
Been here a few months now, sir. Just then, two shady-looking men walked into the restaurant and saved me from the investigation. Dad left me alone and followed them into a small room at the back of the restaurant. Sometime later, the head cook was called in too, and when he walked out, he looked flustered. An hour later, Dad and the shady men came out of the room, shook hands, and then all of them left. What's that all about?
I'll try to find out.
Later that night, I just couldn't fall asleep. My dad had looked me in the eye, talked to me, and he didn't recognize me at all. How do you recover from that? The next day, Colin came rushing to me, looking ready to burst.
Emma, we got it.
Really? What did you find out?
Yesterday he made a deal to import illegal seafood.